The People's Liberation Army Navy's third and newest aircraft carrier is on track to begin sea trials on this year, and Chinese state media released new images of the advanced warship. Images of the Type 3 Fujian were shared on China Central Television (CCTV). It was further reported that the goal is to test the ship's capabilities this year, while the ship should be in service in advance of the Chinese People's Liberation Army centennial celebrations in 2027. The Fujian will be the only aircraft carrier in the world, apart from the U.S. Navy's USS Gerald R. Ford nuclear-powered supercarrier, to be equipped with the latest electromagnetic aircraft launch system. The system will allow the Chinese carrier to launch more types of aircraft than the Type 2 Shandong or the Type 1 Liaoning, while it will also be more reliable and energy efficient, marking a milestone in the modernization of the Chinese military. China's growing naval might. The 80,000-ton vessel is also China's first domestically designed and built catapult-equipped carrier. The Type 3 carrier left its dry dock following a launch ceremony in 2022, and it has been tied up at a nearby pier undergoing the fitting out. The launch was seen as a major milestone for the People's Liberation Army Navy, which will allow it to extend its range and capabilities. The naming of the Type 3 was also seen as especially notable and even a portent of its future role in the People's Liberation Army Navy. China has named its past aircraft carriers after its coastal provinces, with Liaoning in the northeast and Shandong in the east and Fujian in the southeast, is also the closest province to Taiwan, separated by a strait that is fewer than 80 miles wide at its narrowest point. The Chinese Communist Party (CCP) continues to maintain sovereignty over the self-ruling island of Taiwan, even though that the People's Republic of China never actually ruled the island. Yet, Beijing considers the island to be a breakaway province that will be returned to mainland control, and by force if necessary. Aircraft carriers would be crucial to such forceful efforts. The fact that the Type 3 is named Fujian clearly indicates Chinese leader Xi Jinping's desire to accomplish the reunification. The ship will still require years of additional construction to be completed, followed by extensive sea trials. Yet its launch sends the message China is coming, not only to Taiwan, but to other regional powers as well as the United States. Since taking power in 2012, Chinese President Xi Jinping made overhauling his nation's military a central part of his agenda, including building a thoroughly modern, world-class navy. The efforts have largely been successful, as China now has the largest navy numerically with 355 ships, including submarines, and the U.S. even estimates that the force will grow to 420 ships by 2025 and 460 ships by 2030. Is the aircraft carrier being rushed? According to social media posts last summer, satellite images of the Fujian, as it is still under construction, appeared to show a pair of cracks that ran about 2 meters long across the flight deck. A similar problem was reported with the first domestically built carrier, the Type 2 Shandong. That led to speculation over the quality of materials and even the construction procedures of Beijing's 2 largest warships, and that corners may have been cut to build the carriers so quickly. No similar cracks had appeared on the Type 1 Liaoning, which had been laid down for the Soviet Navy during the Cold War as the Varyak. Of course, it is unclear exactly how deep the cracks run and likely are in the coating, not the actual steel. The U.S. Navy employs a military-grade non-skid coating to provide traction on the flight decks. This is crucial for flight operations and for ship personnel safety. The coatings may consist of aluminum as well as ceramic oxide or silicon carbide, which are employed to provide corrosion protection. The cracks don't appear present in the latest images from Chinese state TV, but China is certainly rushing to have the carrier built as quickly as possible. Some things, especially military platforms, simply can't be rushed, and problems can't always be easily fixed later. Thanks for watching.